Next step for me on the 6.5 PRC reloads is to clean the primer pocket and reprime with the Lock-N-Load Iron Press's auto prime feature. So I'm just using this primer pocket cleaning tool just to get out any built up residue in the primer pocket, leftover stuff. Cleans them out pretty good. So we'll do that. I'm going to do that with my batch here, and then we will reprime. I've already loaded my primer magazine, I guess you want to call it that. So we'll reprime here in a sec. I guess before I reprime, I'm going to chamfer and deburr and bevel the throat, the opening of the casing. That way I don't contaminate my primer after the fact. So we're going to take any rough edges off the inside and set this thing up so that that new bullet doesn't have anything to catch. So that's going to add an angle. I don't know if you can see it. An angle to the inside. It just cleans up that inside edge and adds a little bit of an angle to it. I'm going to clean up the outside edge a little bit. Make sure there's nothing to catch on that. Then we're going to deburr. Just take any rough edges off and clean up that inside so that casing accepts that new bullet easily without any catches. Just clean this up a little. Same here on the inside. Try and keep it as vertical as I can. I'll do that with my batch here and we'll be back. All right, so we have chamfered and deburred and cleaned up the batch using our Hornady tools here. We've cleaned the primer pocket as well. I have filled the auto prime system with primers. I'm using large Federal large magnums, and I have put my seating die in, which I probably didn't need to do right away, but it's just going to keep my casing kind of in position as I put primers in it. All right, we're all set up. Primer in. I'm going to lift. See what's going on here. Come down, press, and we are primed, and that looks like a good flush install. It's not sitting proud. All right, so set up now. It's picked up a primer, which is now in here, and I'm going to press it up in to the case. There. Done and flush. So we'll do a couple of them. Make sure this thing's working. Should be working well now. So as I put the casing up into my seating die, it picks up a new primer, and we press it into place. Done. Love it. So we don't have to hand prime these. You can do them right on the press, and as long as you don't have any primers from when you deprimed these guys in the channel underneath of the shell holder, casing holder, this thing works very well. So I'm going to do my batch, and we will come back. We're primed now. Now we're weighing our powder. So my last load I went with 55 grains of H1000. This time I'm going to do 56. We're just working our way up to, we want to be around 3,000 or a little better foot per second. So 56 grain of H1000 is this load. And again, I'm working up slowly to whatever. I probably won't go max because I don't want to fill these casings right up, but 56 grain is where we're at right now. So measuring, trickling in to get that 56 even, and then we're filling the casings as we go, and then the last step, which will be another short video, I'll be putting these in so I have an overall case overall length of 3 inches even, 3.000. All right, see you soon. All right, so I have now loaded powder to 56 grains. That's the grains or grams, whatever it is, grain. 56 grain of H1000, doing 22 rounds of this, and I'm setting my projectile to a depth, so I've got an overall case length of 3 inches even, and that is set with the micrometer on the top of the seating die. Let's see here if I can do this one-handed. Hold the bullet in place, set it up into the seating die like so. It's going to center it and punch it in. There it goes. Boom. And I have that set to, I'll switch out here. I have that set to, it's going to be hard to show you because I'm just measuring to the tip with a digital caliper here. I'm getting 2.9995, so I'm like a half a thou off, which I'm okay with. And it's a polymer tip, so the more I squeeze it, the make sure they don't move as well. Double check all my seatings, make sure they're tight, and that I didn't miss any on the resizing. Okay, that's the match grade 6.5 millimeter PRC seating die for your projectiles, and that's how it works. You're gonna back it off when you first use it and set it to 2 thou less than what your headspace comparator with a projectile, and it shows you you need for case overall length, and mine was showing me 3.002 inches, so I go under by 2 thou, and that just sets the bullet off the, I think, the lands of the rifling by 2 thou, allowing it a little bit of wiggle room and it doesn't overpressure. All right, so that's gonna be it for this round of 6.5 PRC. If I've made any mistakes that you've noticed, let me know, because this is only my second time doing this and I'm learning as I go here with the help of Mitch Croxall from Fredericton or Mokto. He's been a huge help in helping me figure some of this stuff out. That didn't feel like a heck of a lot of resistance. It wasn't. So that one is not resized properly either. So we'll dump it. Anyway, that's that, guys. So there's been a couple of rounds that I did not resize properly. So we'll have to go over them with the expander. I think there was 5 or 6 off from these. But anyway, that is it. So give me a shout if you have any questions, or if you've seen something that I've done wrong, give me a shout too. Thanks for watching.